part of you.
What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Max streaming service new movie CADDO Lake. Let's rock this. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna file CADDO Lake under mixed bag. Yep, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. There are parts about it that intrigue me, and there are parts about it that frankly could have been better. The main problem with this movie is that it feels like an incomplete chapter of an unfinished saga, and it leaves you with more questions than answers. Look, I totally understand the twist reveal. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to connect point A to point B. It's an interesting premise, I give you that. But coming up with what appears to be an endless loop doesn't make it a satisfying story. It just makes it a wannabe Twilight Zone, which is probably the filmmaker's intention from the get-go anyway. That said, there is a lot to admire about the two leads, Dylan and Eliza, and the fact that 60% of the film is with little to no dialogues, where it's just you and the characters putting the pieces of the mystery together as they go along. It's a brilliant move in my opinion, and it is as engaging as it can be. Written and directed by filmmaker duos Celine Helt and Logan George and produced by the legendary M. Night Shyamalan, the thriller is set in Caddo Lake, Texas, when an 8-year-old girl mysteriously vanishes. A series of past deaths and disappearances start to link together, forever altering a broken family's history. Starring Dylan O'Brien, Eliza Scanlon, and Lauren Ambrose. What stands out the most about this movie is the title character, aka the filming location. So it's not some other place posing as Caddo Lake. No, the production actually went to the actual Caddo Lake on the border of Texas and Louisiana. And Caddo Lake plays the unsung supporting character in this film. Obviously, it's not the first swampy region ever featured on the screen, but it's certainly the most haunting and the most spellbinding. And no matter what you may think about the film itself, you gotta be at least impressed and would love to know how they navigated the cameras through those slippery, uncomfortable wetlands. I mean, that in and of itself is an accomplishment worth applauding. I really don't want to spill spoilers. I really don't. I already shared some of it earlier, which is more than I should reveal. But I don't think I'll get in trouble for saying that there is a science fiction element to this film. I mean, it's clear as day, but it's not jarring. Like I said, very intriguing, and the moment it kicks in, it definitely captures my attention. Caddo Lake does have some pacing issues, and some of the ways in which the characters figure things out are a bit too convenient. And as far as the suspense goes, it's effective to a certain extent, but it's not entirely smartly staged. The script plays fast and loose with the functionalities of Caddo Lake in terms of how it frequently screws with our protagonists. Performance-wise, both Eliza and Dylan hold their own quite well. I wouldn't go so far as to calling it outstanding, but they are never less than convincing. The character development is paper thin, but it's there. It's just enough to get you to see why it is that they both dare to venture into the unknown at the risk of possibly never coming back home. So yeah, overall I give Caddo Lake the rating of 3 out of 5. It's a serviceable mystery thriller. It's not the best, but not the worst either. It's not groundbreaking, and it's wobbly at times, but is it sufficiently enjoyable? Yeah, I would say so.
It'll always be a part of you.